So I'm at the La Purísima, I think Purísima maybe. Go across this little bridge right here and it'd be like stepping back in time. So let's step back in time, huh? So I was driving down the 101 and I saw this place. I'm like, sometimes you just gotta stop and check some things out. So I'm at the La Purísima, I think Purísima maybe, mission site. We're gonna go check out the old buildings, but look at this. Kind of shows you the way it might have looked back in the day. Kind of interesting. Of course, there's all. I think I was saying it wrong before. That's the La Purísima Mission, and here's some of the old buildings. So I'm kind of excited to check them all out. Okay, the ranger told me when I drove in to go across this little bridge right here, and it'd be like stepping back in time. So let's step back in time, huh? You can hear the wind going through the leaves. Look at that. You can see some Spanish moss out there hanging from. I've got the whole place to myself. Nobody else here. I see a couple other people walking around, but not too many. Okay, it looks like can't walk in, so let's see what's going on inside. Okay, just showing you how they make the wool, spin it into clothing. Obviously sheep were a big deal here. There's a big loom in the back. And there's another loom. Well, that's great. I feel like I'm on the set of an old Western, waiting for Clint Eastwood to come around the corner at any moment. The good, the bad, and the ugly. So apparently this was a Burro-powered wheel to smash the olives. And over here is the olive press. Again, I don't know how old that is, but if it's original, that's pretty impressive. There's some bread ovens. I wonder if they were using corn or wheat. This building's a little more impressive. I don't know if it might be the church or where the priests live maybe or something, but wow, can you just imagine? This is, about as far from Spain as you could get, and they've just created a whole world out here. It's kind of crazy. Oh yeah, look at this. Huh. Got wood floors in here. These guys weren't exactly living in the lap of luxury. Of course, it's probably better than what the natives had, but that bed does not look all that comfortable. Pretty sparse. I guess he had everything he needed. Oh, who knew? Look, this is a guest room. Ships' captains, fur trappers, and travelers often stay at the mission. Luxurious rooms, good meals, and friendly conversations. Interesting. This is a little nicer. I guess at least two people could sleep in that bed. Actually pretty nice. Look, it's on a dirt floor. That's an upgrade. Huh. This kind of a low door here that I hit my head on. Going in. Okay, here's a cool spot. It's a Blacksmith Shop. Got a vise, a couple of anvils, got a forge right there, got a sharpening wheel. Huh. You can just imagine how noisy this little spot was, huh? And hot. Huh. Let's see if I can get in here and see this. Look at this big old cooking area. This is Communal Kitchen. It's a big space. I bet it was hotter than blazes in here. Smoky too. The granary's right next door. This is where they're tanning the hides, huh? All kinds of cow hides. I couldn't figure out what this thing is for. It's got fire at the bottom, but it turns out it's for the roofing tiles. That's pretty cool. So this building is actually the church. Let's go check this out. Got a nice tile floor. That other place must have just been the chapel for the priests. This is pretty elaborate. How much of this stuff came by boat from Spain versus being made here? Maybe there was a wood shop somewhere, but I didn't see it yet. Look at this. And I wonder if the priest did the painting. Maybe there were some natives that learned the style, but this is definitely Franciscan Father Mariano, 1804 till 1823. Huh. Guess there's an earthquake that destroyed the original part. That's crazy. Wow. Well, it's beautiful. You did a good job. It's stood up years. I wonder how many pews were in here. Maybe they made the Indians, the natives sit on the floor of the chumash. I don't know. Oh, here's the confessional, I guess, huh? Is that what that is? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Here's some old craftsman woodworking for you. Look at this. Look at those dovetail drawers. Mortise and tenon, pegs, put this all together. This chest, the sign says made in 1799. I did try to open it, but that's pretty cool. This chest was for preparing for Mass and all the elements. Just walking out of the church, the back area here, which are exactly what it is. Come in and there's the stairs up to the bell tower. But the rest of this is actually cemetery. And I guess there's This one cross in the back representing there the Californians buried here. I have to look this up and see if I can figure out how many might have been buried in this cemetery. And did the native Chumash get buried here? That's a good question, right? Huh. This has been a fun little tour. I wasn't expecting this. I was just driving down Highway 1, and obviously I know there's missions in California. There's some around LA where I live, but this one is really well preserved. It's a state park in California, and it's just gorgeous. It's really awesome to get to see this pretty much as it was. It's been restored, obviously, but it looks like it's pretty much, as is. So, yeah, this was really cool. Hope you enjoyed it. If you like this, let me know. I'll definitely try to find more of this as I'm traveling around, looking for cool things to show you about California and other places. And yeah, until next time, thanks.